Hi, my name is Paige Collins. I'm doing an assignment for Dr. Kennedy at University of North Carolina at Pembroke for the seminar class. And I'm going to do two 10-minute videos because it won't accept longer than that. So what we're going to talk about today, I am a school counselor, supposedly presenting for the stakeholders, administration, teachers, potentially parents, social worker, the stakeholders. So the thing that I wrote about was, it's too bright, post-secondary possibilities. I saw a lot in the data that there's a gap in the students that want to go to college and the students that apply to college, but also a gap for those students who don't apply to college. We want to talk about standard A4, which is academic, career, and social emotional plans. I want to address that sincerely for our students. And then A3, comprehensive data-informed program. That's what we're going to do here today. And then M3, every student should graduate from high school prepared for post-secondary opportunities. That's really my goal here today with you, is that I've noticed in the data that many students are not doing the things that they need to do to figure out what they want to do after high school. And also, some of our ethnically marginalized students are not receiving the same services, such as interest inventories. It seems like they're receiving less. And this is from assessment data. So I did a pre-assessment before I started thinking about this program. I wish I could show you it. So the first intervention that I looked at is a social belonging intervention. This intervention is primarily geared at closing the gap for ethnic and racial minorities, because social belonging and a feeling of security and safety in the school has been shown to positively influence academic success and academic motivation and academic commitment. So social belonging intervention, it attempts to shift the perception, the ideology of adversity related to their ethnicity, and try and understand and make it more positive. Two key themes are that there are social obstacles, and that's normal. That other people have social obstacles too. Maybe not, the same. And that these social obstacles get better with time. And the students actually reported that time was a key factor, time. So that's an important thing to remind the students, because it's been supported by research that the subjective experience in school, it does influence academic success in the long run. So in this intervention, through video and self-report, so the kids report and then also they watch some videos, the students explore alternate perceptions of social challenges. And again, it's been shown that a student who experiences, especially a marginalized student, who experiences a more secure environment and more social connection, is going to be more motivated to be more invested in school and in the education process. So that's the social belonging intervention. The other one that I looked at is a tier 1 intervention, like the other, I think, which basically just means that it's for everyone. But this one is geared towards freshman success. And my program, my guidance curriculum is geared towards 11th graders and 12th graders. However, the 9th graders are going through that transition that has been researched and shown to be an important, integral, and pinnacle time in life for these students for retention rates and to lessen dropout rates and to in turn increase hopefully college application and acceptance rates. That's why I want to focus on our 9th graders a little bit with this intervention, because the freshman transitional guidance really does determine graduate or dropout rates. They say it's critical for early detection. Those are our 9th graders. And we want them to get to 11th grade and 12th grade so that we can then help them get to their post-secondary goals. So this intervention is based on school engagement, attendance, and academic credits. And they saw a strong increase. However, the GPA did not increase with this intervention. But the intervention, I'm not worried about that because the intervention is geared towards retention and engagement, more attendance. I think that this particular intervention is absolutely doing what it's meant to do. It's for all students because it's a preventative intervention. So that's what I love about it. It's 9th grade. So I'm talking about my 11th and 12th graders, right? This is 9th grade. So it's preventative and enriching for these kids too. It can be a multi-tiered system to prevent high school dropout. And that's just if you have a child that needs more, tier 2 or tier 3. It still works. It's just you might have to add a little more to it. But there's 3 components. The data-based and progress monitored component. There's a 9th grade leadership team that monitors the progress of the students through data. Because data is important, right? The second component is that the students receive explicit expectations, and so do the people of the 9th grade leadership team. And the third is that peer support is paramount. The third component of this intervention, is peer support. The last one too. Because a social connection and support, peer support, has been significantly shown to contribute positively to academic success and development. Okay? So now we're going to talk about our school. At Pembroke Community School, we have a school-wide need for a college and career exploration. I've seen a lot of motivation for college and aspirations, and then the kids reported not doing many things that help you find your right college, your right career, or even think about it sometimes. Think about your interests and things like that. That's what I saw in the data. So 65% of students, they want to go to college. 74% want to go full-time. But less than half explored colleges online. And that's pretty easy to get online and look at a college. 30% have not talked to someone about college or feel like they don't have someone to talk to about college, they said. 37% visited a college campus. That means so many have never visited a college campus. Only 13% ever went to a college fair. And these are just our 11th and 12th graders who are getting ready to go post-secondary for us. Less than half visited a college rep at the school. And we have this college rep at the school. but less than half have visited. I'm going to pause this and do another so that it loads.